If I have goals, I like to, it's a little bit like daydreaming. But is there screaming, crying, throwing up? Like, look at the state of her. Good morning, everyone. Or I mean, maybe it's not morning for you, it's morning for me though. Right now it's like currently 9:20 and my phone is charging, so I can't show you, but it's 9:20 in the morning. This is a pretty regular day for me, but I thought that we could do a little get ready with me makeup and putting on an outfit together for just a normal day. I also thought we could like talk a little bit about confidence boosting and how to get to your best self. And I guess this could also work a little bit as like updated makeup routine, because I haven't done one in super long and it's changed a little bit since last time I did it. Made myself a little tea this morning. Also, hi, welcome back. Welcome if you're new here. If this is the first time you're seeing me, hi, my name is Natasha. Thanks for clicking on. Before I actually start, I think I'm gonna get changed into my top that I want to wear today, because I know I want to wear something with a white t-shirt, and so I would rather put the white t-shirt on now than do my makeup and everything and struggle to put it on after and like try not to get any makeup on it, blah 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 blah. So I'm just quickly gonna get changed and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. During this video, I might look over there a little bit because that's where I have my mirror. I always start off by putting some concealer on. I do like to use the Tarte concealer, but I have been using it for the past like 5-6 months, and now the consistency is starting to become super weird. So I've switched it out. Sometimes I add a little bit of it, but not too much because I don't know, doing weird things. But I'm just gonna start off with this concealer, the Maybelline Fit Me concealer, and I use the color 10. I think I might have to use my little Hello Kitty mirror either way, because like I'm too far away from my mirror right now. I'm looking a little crazy, but I do let this sit for a little bit just so it gets like a more sticky consistency. And whilst I let it sit, I usually just like shape my eyebrows a little bit just with a little spoolie brush, and I'll use some gel from, I'll use this eyebrow gel from Anastasia Beverly Hills. And when I've done my eyebrows, we'll get into the actual topic of this video. Then I'll feel a little bit more ready to start. Guys, I plucked my eyebrows the other day and I made them like a little bit thinner than what I usually do, because I've been loving like the thin eyebrow trend so much, but like it's a little bit scary to do it on yourself, because also I like plucked them, so I don't want to be doing that too often in case I were to regret it. But like low-key slayed. But it might also just be because I haven't plucked my eyebrows in a million years. When it comes to confidence and becoming your best self, I've heard so many people talk about positive affirmations, basically meaning you're saying stuff out loud, you're manifesting it out loud, stuff that you want to happen. Let's say you maybe are on the journey of self-love and wanting to feel pretty for yourself, and so what you're gonna do is, for example, in the mirror, you're gonna look at yourself and say out loud stuff like, I am beautiful, I'm worthy, just words that you want to feel. Maybe you don't exactly feel that way in that moment, but you want to feel that, and by repeating it out loud, it actually mentally does something that helps you feel that way. I do want to agree with that, but I also want to add on to start trying to visualize stuff as well. I feel that's a method I like to use for myself quite a lot, visualizing achievements in my life. If I have goals, I like to, basically for me, it's a little bit like daydreaming. So let's say for YouTube, I want to be monetized, I want to grow my YouTube channel, have a community that supports each other, and so I'll literally daydream about that. I'm like daydreaming that I'm vlogging, and that when I post my videos I have loads of comments that I can answer to, loads of positive comments, a great community that makes me happy. When I was a lot younger, I remember, I think it was a gym teacher that was talking to us, like we were about to have like a running course and everybody was very unmotivated, but I do remember the gym teacher telling us a story. By the way, I'm about to use the Milk Makeup blush, or cream blush. The story was about, for example, runners that run marathons and do races. What they do is that they visualize themselves getting to the finish line and running to the finish line and being in first place, and that's basically the same thing you need to do for whatever your goals are in order to just become your best self. And when you've started started doing that, basically daydreaming about you having achieved that goal of yours, I would also add on trying to basically plan out how can you achieve your goals, but like in very small steps, and then you can just take these small steps once at a time. Small steps would include, for example, I'm gonna take the being able to run a marathon example. If that's a goal of yours that you want to have, small steps can be going out on a run once a week to start off. I mean, it can even be like something like, oh, you've seen that so many people use a specific pair of running shoes, so you get them for yourself just to mentally boost yourself and mentally feel like, well, now I have the same shoes as this professional runner, you know, I'm getting a step closer. Just small steps. I feel like I need to give even better examples, but although my skin has been so glowy lately, I think it's because I've completely switched up my skincare routine, which maybe I should make a video about that too. But like, so glowy, my skin has been looking so good. Like, I've always had acne in my life, but for the past I don't know how many months, but like that's basically gone. Like, acne is basically gone in my life. Crazy. I've been waiting for this day for a long time. Also for Christmas, I got the Benetint. It's like a lip tint and a cheek tint. I actually got two of these because my mom got one for me, and then my best friend also got it for me, but she gave it to me like a few days after, so she knew that my mom had gotten it for me. She was like a bit sad. She was like, oh, I saw that your mom got it for you, I wanted to get it though. So I have two of them now, but I really like to use this for my lips and kind of create like a little outline. I am going to be looking a little crazy now, but I'm just going to let this dry, and then it kind of just looks like a lip pen, but it's like stained onto my lips, so I don't need to worry about it fading away or anything. So that's perfect. But anyways, as I was saying, create smaller goals to achieve the big goal. And what I also think is important is once you've achieved, for example, one of your smaller goals, I think it's really important to also celebrate that achievement and really recognize that like you are getting closer and closer to the ultimate goal. I'm going to be setting my face now with the Revolution baking powder. It's so big, but I love it, but I can use lots of it. And then I just use this little sponge. I mostly like to just set around my eyes, and if I do have any bigger like pimples, I'll do it on that too. And then a little bit in my forehead, because like I've been saying, I've been so extremely glowy that like I like to just take away the glow a little bit, because I know it's gonna come through like in an hour or whatever. Now once again, I'm gonna be looking a little crazy for a minute, but I need to let this bake for a few minutes. So I'm gonna draw in my eyebrows now using the Benefit Precisely My Brow Pencil. This is what it looks like. It's in the shade 4, and I just like to fill in, like, I have a few gaps in my eyebrows basically. I'll usually just fill in my eyebrows and then redo the shape once again. But because I've already done the shape, I know like where the gaps are that I need to fill in, so it'll make more sense after. And then I just use the brush that's on the other end of it, the same one that I used in the beginning of the video. Guys, my powder is screaming, crying, throwing up. Like, look at the state of her. She's broken. She's almost used up. This is not good. Like, I really need a new powder, and I don't even think this is the right shade. We work with what we have. Okay, I think it's from Hema, the Mineral Compact Powder, shade 4. Yeah, one day I'll get a new powder, you guys. Maybe. No, one day I will. And I like to use the powder to like set the baking powder even more. If you want to become your best self, that you should not forget about is you want to be learning something new all the time. Like, constantly learning something new. Just to, first of all, just like broaden your horizons, broaden your knowledge. This is also a way to know, you know, what is your best self. By getting these new skills and constantly challenging yourself, it also helps you boost confidence, feel more confident within yourself. You can challenge yourself and get through it as well. I think that's one of the biggest confidence boosters. And whilst you're doing it, you're experiencing new things, learning, which I think that's basically what life is about, is just continuously learning and experience more and more and more and more. Ow, oh my god, I have something in my eye. Anyway, moving on. Woo! I've started using eyeshadow a lot more, but not in the way where I do like a whole eyeshadow look. Like, I just have a little eyeshadow, very cute, very aesthetic. It's just a brown color, a little bit like, I don't use bronzer. I do want to get a new bronzer, but I don't know which one, which brand is like a good bronzer, because I definitely want to start using that. But if I had bronzer, I would use bronzer as my eyeshadow. But I just like to have a little bit of a brown shade, a darker shade out in the corners of my eyes, just to make make it a little bit more interesting than having nothing at all. So I just add that right here. But any of the tips that I have given in this video, you feel like, ooh, it's too much, or like it's too big of a step, or this and that, I think the best thing that you can do for yourself, or that you can do to make sure that life is going the way you want it to go, and to like also like know that you're living the way you want to live, it will all be about the people that you decide to surround yourself with. For example, if you're a very positive person and you want to continue to be positive, you have ambitions and this and that, but then all the people you hang out with are super negative, they complain all the time, they never see the bright side of things. If you're hearing this all the time, you can't grow. You can't become what you want to become because your thoughts are being pushed down or being pushed aside or just not being heard. Whilst if you surround yourself with people that are positive, optimistic, want to be their best selves as well, they want to experience more life, they want to challenge themselves. If you surround yourself with people like that, with the same intentions as you, similar thoughts, I'm not saying you have to be exactly the same because that's not always good either. I think it's good to be with people that are different from you as well, so that you can get more perspectives on life, not just see everything from one angle. But if you're with people that are also like positive and kind of have some similar intentions to you, that's gonna help you 10 times more. So even if you are setting smaller goals, planning how to get to your big goal, doing positive affirmations, doing all of that, but then everyone you surround yourself with is like the complete opposite, that's gonna be a lot more difficult to reach your best self or to reach the confidence that you need. I'm not that good at multitasking is what I realized when I do these like get ready with me videos, or I do my skincare or whatever. I'm not very good at doing 2 things at once, or it kind of depends on the day, to be honest. Maybe I should set myself a challenge to like try and become better at multitasking. The blush I used is literally the most random blush. I don't know if this is a brand anymore, but it's called Max and More. Once again, we're reaching the end of it, and it's in the shade 163 Cheeky Orange. It doesn't look very orange to me, or maybe a little. Similarly to what I said before when I said celebrate all achievements no matter how big or small, another point is also to reflect on those achievements. Like think about how was the whole process of starting, working towards that goal to reaching the end of it. How could you have made it maybe easier for yourself for next time or for another time you work towards a goal. Also reflecting on like how it helped you. Did it change you in any way? Sometimes we don't realize how much it can impact us. I was actually talking about this with a friend in Hong Kong. We were talking about how far we've come as originally being very shy people, and now we were like, we'd moved to the other side of the world, we'd made new friends, you know, with people from all around the world, and basically being very extroverted. And thinking back on how a few years ago I would have never done this. So I used to be super shy when it came to like speaking with new people. I always found it very difficult to know what to talk about because I was just so shy, and I thought, oh my god, everything is so embarrassing, I'm gonna embarrass myself, they're gonna think I'm so weird. I don't know, so I just basically like would barely ever talk, especially like in a group setting, in a bigger group setting. There's always like the more extroverted person, so that person would just talk, and I was literally there, but I wasn't there because like I was not talking. And when I was in Hong Kong, I realized like there's so many small achievements that I hadn't even recognized, I hadn't even seen that I've achieved these things. And this is not just in Hong Kong, but I noticed that like when I was younger, for example, I never wanted to make a call to someone I didn't know. I never wanted to, I don't know, if I had to take, maybe I had to go to the doctor, I was never gonna be the person to call the doctor and be like, hi, can I get an appointment? No. Like, no, I would always be like, mom, can you do this for me? Dad, help. And now that's like the easiest thing for me to do in the world. Like, that's nothing. Whilst before I would like literally like my heart would be beating, I'd be like sweating, I'd be like, oh my god, like if I really had to do it. And I haven't even noticed that I've come so far. And it's not only that, same thing with like if I'm in a store asking for help. Before I would have never done it. Now if I can't find something quick enough, I'm immediately like, okay, let me just go find someone. They can help me and I don't have to spend a million years in a store trying to find it myself. And I would have never done that before. So things definitely take time. I'm not saying everything happens in the blink of an eye, but sometimes things happen quite quickly because you don't even notice it yourself. So I think it's good to also just take a step back, think how far you've come, think of everything you've achieved without even recognizing it. Lip combo, I think I'm gonna go with a little lip liner. I have one from Sephora, like their basic collection in the color 90. I literally gone. I've used it so much. I also have this new one. It's like Wet n Wild lip liner, Brandywine E666 is the color. It's also so long, but it's a bit more of a brown color, so I think I'm gonna put this on together with my lip glow oil from Dior. I love this so much. It's so nice. Okay, my camera decided to die, but I did my lips and they're so shiny. And the last step of this video is let's get dressed for the day, which actually goes together with another point that I have for boosting specifically self-confidence. Okay, firstly, let me just put you guys like here. I want my base outfit to be a white top because I have another video in mind that I want to film today that includes a white top. If it's already posted before this, then you know. If it's not, find out soon. Stay tuned. But I feel like I want to go with a pair of darker jeans. Maybe these like very baggy darker jeans from Monkey that I thrifted. And then, ooh, I want something red in my outfit, I think too. Okay, these are the jeans, quite baggy, but very comfortable for like just a day where I'm gonna be studying all day. And then I'm thinking I could go this type of vibe. Let me maybe also get to my point, but what I want to say for another big confidence booster, self-esteem, is to make effort in what you wear every day. Also have some set routines for yourself, like self-care routines, maybe a skincare routine, maybe a makeup routine if that's what you want. It depends from person to person. If you're putting effort into how you're looking every day, that will definitely boost your confidence because you know what you like and what you don't. And obviously if you're putting stuff on that you like, you're gonna be more confident, you're gonna be more comfortable, you're gonna have one thing less to worry about instead of going out and worrying like, oh, maybe I should have put more effort into my outfit, maybe this, that, whatever. You can look good and focus on other things. And that's the same thing for if you're setting a skincare routine for yourself. A self-care routine for yourself is gonna make you once again feel better from the inside and make you look better on the outside. This is a vibe. This is giving a little walk outside. How do I show you guys though? Cute. See, now I feel cute, ready for the day, instead of worrying about like, ooh, maybe I should put more effort into my outfit, because now I have put effort into my outfit. I can just think, girl, I need to study. Let's get studying. Let's be focused. Let's be a cute main character at a cafe. That's the vibes. You guys, I need to put rings on, obviously. I don't feel myself without my rings. You guys know that. I'm gonna put my usual rings on, I think. Maybe this one, maybe that one. Oh my god, and a little bangle, because that's always cute too. Oh yes, should I put a little bracelet on too? That's like way more the vibes, way more. Now we're ready for the day. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already, because you know that would make me very happy and that would help me towards one of my goals. Comment down below any tips that you have and also what you want to see next. But with that said, I will see you in my next video. Bye!